Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Goonman Extravaganza. We are here on Dust 2 with the team pick. It looks like it is going to be Team Mcvey versus Team Mushu. Mcvey picking Minunio first, Mushu picking Zen. Let's see where it's going to go from here. On the desk with me today, I have Alan and I have Humbo. Alan, Humbo, how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, Flashbang. We just got out of the one, and now I think we're gonna witness a nice little game here. How about you, Alan?
I'm doing great. You know, it does do. It's a classic, and we got some classic players
Dave
in here,
joined
so
T-Set.
it'll be great.
Yeah. So the Mini Neo as the first pick. You know, I feel like that's. Oh wait, no, it was Mushu first pick with the Zen.
Oh,
So,
Never mind.
So now there is some history between some of these players. You know, I'm presuming they play a lot together, correct? So they kind of know what they're.
that is absolutely right, Alan. These players have been playing against each other for well over 10 years. They have very, very decorated history against each other. As a matter of fact, I'm sure we can expect to see a whole bunch of goofy things coming out of this game.
There are some bold picks on both sides. The Zen Arrow pick is like a gamble on the side of Mcvey. Let's see if it pays out.
Absolutely, Arf. That is amazing. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce
And
our
also,
last
there's a little
co-commentator.
bit of a history in it being a Mini with Mini versus Mushu, given some recent things that have happened. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. They definitely cannot be on the same team, or we see some auto snipers come into play.
Absolutely, and as we know, those auto snipers can be extremely toxic. Definitely a game changer if it can tilt the other team.
And you know, I'm looking at this, and as you pick teams, they're picking players, and it's kind of like poker. You play the hand you're dealt. You gotta do best with what you got.
Right, because not only are you picking for skill, you're also picking for the vibes of the team. You have to make sure that your team is going to get along and produce a positive experience, which will keep players trying their best.
That's a very good point. This is a team game, and you gotta have fun with your team. You know, it's a serious thing. It's a life and death situation, but you gotta have fun with it. You know.
Exactly.
Absolutely right. And before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to all of our sponsors. First of all, shout out to Who Knew and the entire Sub.io community for hosting this event. Literally could not have been done without you. I really appreciate it.
What about Twitch chat?
Also want to give a shout out to Twitch chat. I've got you guys over here on the side, and I'm seeing the Kappas. I'm here for it. And last but not least, of course, got to give a shout out to Doritos. Can't have a gaming event without Doritos. Doritos, snap into a Slim Jim.
And remember to wash it down with a Mountain Dew.
Absolutely.
Cheers, boys and gals and non-binary pals.
What do we know what we're waiting on with the team pick here?
I think they might have picked, but some people are currently not quite ready to start. So we're waiting for everybody to join the proper teams.
So this is this a fairly typical thing that happens when it takes a while for things to get started, or
It absolutely can, in fact. There's certain people who play who it'll take a long time.
Events like these, they're very often plagued with technical issues, and I want to give a shout out to our IT team while we're at it. You guys have been doing phenomenal all weekend long. I really appreciate it.
What's also important to note is that recent developments in the community have shaken up the relationship between the players. There have been massive VAC bans lately that have completely destabilized the ecosystem of the sub-IO community, and these players are still not ready in the mental to look eye to eye.
oh no.
Absolutely, and whenever a big drama bomb like that comes across such a tight-knit community, it ripples. It goes on for a little bit. And so hopefully this game is able to tide some of the tensions and really bring the entire community into CS2.
We're seeing some conciliatory messages on the chat. He says, yeah, plus Mushu. Clearly a sign of respect and of letting things go by. Water under the bridge. It's time for Counter-Strike.
All right, it looks like they are moving into different voice channels, so we might be starting soon.
Yeah, it seems like the teams are. It was Mcvey captain, correct?
I believe so. It looks like we have Mcvey, Mini Neo, Zapper, Kosig, and He-Man on one team, and Mushu, Zanero, Dave, Sarine, and Beach on the other team.
Oh, these
Is
are
Fetal Dave in the server?
Now, I'm actually unfamiliar with Starine. Could you tell me about this player?
So they are a longtime player who played under a different name, and they have come back now after, I believe it was a 10-year hiatus. So I'm expecting to see some amazing things out of them for sure.
All right, well, looks like we are beginning now. Teams are readied up.
I'm seeing a lot of tension in the Twitch chat. There's a lot of insulting in the casting.
Is the in-game thing coming?
You know what? As they always say,
Is the
haters gonna
in-game thing
hate.
getting recorded? All of the turn.
Wonderful. Well, it looks like we're about to
Everything's recorded all the
start.
time.
Oh, this is great.
Match
So,
is about to go
direct.
live.
I'll make sure
What are the general strategies that players do
Go
on
super.
this map and with these teams?
You know, it's really interesting that you asked that. We have some really big hitters on both teams here. I think we're going to see a lot out of Mushu and Dave on the terrorist side. Meanwhile, I'm really excited to see Mini Neo and Zapper, as well as what Mcvey can do with his skill. And already, we got Dave
already
taken down.
starting
Oh,
strong.
wow. Now, Fetal Dave, I believe he's known never to buy utility. Is that him?
Absolutely, and Zen's going to walk up from long there. This is going to be an easy plan. We're going to jump on board with one of the CTs down here in CT side. Watching the cross, we got Mushu on deck.
With Fetal Dave taking the point on long, they easily managed to wrap around the A side and take it for the plant.
Absolutely, and 4-2 here, this is a rough situation for Mcvey and Mini Neo. Are they going to be able to get a kill? We'll jump over here with Mcvey as he's taking point on this cat push.
Thankfully, as one of them has a kit, they can't take this slowly, but
grenade
they
goes
can
out.
double forever.
Flash coming out, that was a big nade as well. Mini Neo grabbing one. Ryan's going to take down
Fire, though.
Mcvey.
I'd love to make it through.
And he catches Mini Neo. That is going to be a good 5-round kill with a bomb plant for the terrorists going into round 2 here. Let's see what they buy and where they go.
Once again, requesting the Twitch chat to keep it appropriate and not to offend any sensibilities here.
So if you notice, with Dave running long like that, he's going to take that spawn any chance he gets, actually. He absolutely loves trying to take people on, and here he comes again.
He proved that the defenses at long were...
first one?
He's
Wow.
taking advantage of it. Here we
Goes
go.
the first guy. He doesn't see the other one in pit, though,
He get
and
the
that's
other.
going to be Zapper taking him down. Zapper getting 2 from the pit side there. He-Man
Beach is
picking up
going to
well.
try to make it. And Beach catches one with He-Man.
Gets a bit too greedy.
Now, will Beach have enough time to run back to bomb site B where we have Saren clearing the site?
Absolutely. They're going to be clearing the site. Meanwhile, the CTs are going to be coming in. We got Kosig and Mini Neo again. Mini Neo on the scout. Let's see if he can hit this important shot here.
Now, Mini Neo is, of course, the one up first, and he has the scout, so he's in a little bit of a disadvantaged position. Actually, Kosik has the scout.
And Mini Neo is also in another disadvantage. His mass acceleration is no longer active in CS2, so he's trying to adapt to a new game.
Absolutely. So Ryan covering the plant and then getting the trade on Kosig. That was well played from him. And that is going to be the second round for the terrorist squadron.
Sadly, it seems he has not been able to adapt quick enough to the unforgiving aiming in Counter-Strike 2.
Now, let's be real. It's only the second round. He's got a couple more rounds to go. Hopefully, he picks it up soon.
He really needs to pick it up if they want to stay on the board. It's 2-0 on the terrorist side.
We're going to be going for a fast cat here.
Oh.
See, can they get something off of this? Nobody's in middle, though.
Yeah, nobody to actually encounter. Oh, one's lower, though.
Six spotting him out, firing back. Dave unable to get that kill.
The call has been made. They did a pass cat.
Who's top mid now?
That's going to be Kosig and Mcvey taken down, unfortunately, very quick. However, Zapper firing back at long puts us in a 2v3 or 3v3.
Can he beat the scout at middle?
See if Fetal Dave can make the calls. That B is clear. And he's taking position in heaven.
Humbo right now to take out the 2 CTs in mid.
Yep, and we got a flank over there on B side. See what this guy can do.
Oh,
Dave gets
Dave,
one and
get
then
it,
passes
Dave.
up Mini Neo as
Dave
well.
eliminates him.
And that is pretty much going to be the round. Let's see if Zapper is going to be able to fire back against his brother, actually. Dave and Zapper are actually brothers.
Now, it's a 3v1 situation, but the 2v1, situation with both players low. Now, he doesn't necessarily know that, but...
Oh, 1v1 now. Can he find it? He thinks he's going to be in tunnel, but he's actually at the back of Plaid. That's a huge play from Dave right there. Well played from the terrorists. Get the third round. And with that being the buy contention, that's a big round as well.
Fetal Day proving once again why he's the star player of this lineup with a massive 3 kills.
All right, well, it looks like the CTs are finally going to be able to put together a buy. We'll see what they do with this. They haven't had a buy all so far, so...
Got some smokes at long, some utility going out. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a long hit here from the terrorist. Dave almost going down, though.
Trading out.
Very tense situation.
A massive smoke shot.
That was an amazing shot from Mushu, getting the trade. Important that he gets that, but he definitely has to fall back now. And
We've seen Mushu make plays like this before, but it's always a treat whenever it happens.
Kosig falls back as they push up Cat. Nate comes out, and Mcvey gets a trade.
going for that
What
nade,
a
that's
great
big
goal.
damage. Big damage on
Oh,
that
Big
nade.
Daddy, throw it harder.
That's what you want to see when you pick Mcvey on your team, is big damage nades like that.
Okay, I can't pretend to do a British voice anymore. I'm not really doing a good job. Farewell.
Very well. Thank you, Lars. Your content is appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty,
You are very welcome.
Mushu against 3, and the counter terrorist converted. Wow.
Be a big round for the
comes through in the
counter-terrorists.
clutch, yeah.
They should
They
be able
were
to afford
No,
some
they
big
were-
buys here. Let's see if they get an AWP out.
And it looks like they will not be going with that. The T's are having to put together a bit of a scroungy force buy. They have 2 AKs and 2 Deeks and a P250.
Now,
You
this
don't
is
know.
an...
It's really the
This is
Dave getting McVay pretty quickly there, and then Zen finding Kosig at long. This is spiraling out of control for the CTs. Zapper trying to pick it back up.
You know, that was a round where we kind of expected them to kind of start bringing it back as they're down, but they did a very risky lower B play, and it has fallen apart.
Dave comes out and cleans it up. Now it's 1v4. Ski Man finds one and then looks away, unfortunately, right as Saran comes around the corner. That is, you never like to see that. It's never
You know, you gotta increase that mouse sense. Everyone says lower it, but you gotta be able to go do the 180s, man.
Absolutely. Terrorists picking up a big 4th round, though, and that is going to be detrimental to the CT's economy. They're going to have to save this round and see what they can do next round.
Yeah, we have a
Now-
scouted league and P250 of 5.7 and 1 hero M4 on Goonman.
Fetal Dave has the fast long ace on for terrorists. He's spamming the corner.
Trying to find either Kosig or Zapper there. Will he be able to do so?
Now, this position looks lost for the counter terrorists. The terrorists are already out.
Kosig finding
Oh,
2 big ones,
cleaned
though.
up.
What a
I
play by
am proven
him.
wrong right away. Proven wrong right away.
Unfortunately, he's unable to get Zen on Cat, and that's going to be the A site for the terrorists. Now it's going to be a retake, 2v3, 1v3, I repeat. Zen finally going to be taken down after wrecking havoc over there. He-Man, will he be able
Both
to do it?
terrorists are very low right now. It's winnable.
One is making noise.
Unfortunately, he looks away as he gets peeked. Just not coming together for the counter-terrorist squadron here, but game's still
No.
young. They're still able to turn it around.
Very true now. Humbo and Flashbang. It is 5-1 for the terrorists. It looks like a bit of a steamroll for the terrorist side, but you know, is there anything you can see that the counter-terrorists can do to turn the tide in their favor?
Absolutely. Beach coming out long this round. He's going to get dropped by Mcvey, who was blind while doing it. What a shot by him. Mini Neo finding one as well. Nice nade going in there for a little bit of damage, and the terrorists are backing out along. 5v3. This is a situation
Wow.
you like to see as a CT team.
That's right. They took control of Long Gate. They shut down 2 terrorists, and now it's a 5-on-3.
T's are grouping up in lower tons. Looks like they're going to be trying to hit B. Let's turn into He-Man and see how he handles this.
He's going to take down Saran. Then he almost finds Zen as well, but Zen, he's a hell of a shot. He finds that headshot. 2v4, smoke going down on the door. It's kind
Fast
of a-
rocket from Kosig.
Kosig's in there, finds one.
Oh.
Zen takes him out. 1v3 now. Can the Lizard Man do it? Will he be able to clutch this one out? He does find Mcvey. This is an amazing play by him. 2 left. They're both in tunnel. Will he be able to find him? They're coming out. He knows that they're both here now, and unfortunately, he's going to get found through the smoke by Mini Neo. Almost an amazing play by Zen.
You know, in those situations, you really have to work with your teammate, and sometimes you want to take one-on-one, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to take the peaks together. In that case, both Zapper and Mini Neo peaked at the same time, and Zen was not ready.
And that's going back to that team-based gameplay we were talking about during the warm-up. It's those kind of situations that if you put yourself in, you're almost guaranteed to come out of it. It would have been nothing short but a hero play from Zen to find both of them there.
Now, Mushu has the stone, but it's not taking it for the long haul. So it looks like we're going to have no quick action out there. We got 2 moving into upper tons. Looks like the T's are in a little slightly weird buy. 2 pistols out, 3 AKs.
Mini Neo and Dave doing a little dance here at tunnels. Will Mini Neo find Dave? Oh, and it's going to be Mini Neo getting the pick.
Now, the rest of the T seem like they're setting up for B. They're moving into tons, while Beach is in suicide.
Now that we've lost a couple players, or a player on the T side, it is up to the counter-terrorists to be patient and play their angle, see what the terrorists are trying to do.
Absolutely. For example, Kosig taking that shot and then falling off, getting the info that there's one on Cat for his team. That might be huge, considering it looks like they're going for a Cat play. He finds
and he gets the kill. Kosig doing a lot of work with his...
Kosig
even
finding
he
a lot
doesn't
of
get
time
the kill,
there.
yeah.
Bomb's still in middle, though. He's fighting. Mushu's able to get away. Still got a guy at long, though.
Mcvey's able to pull Zen off.
Is this winnable for the terrorists?
It's going to be difficult. They're getting the bomb down. That's the first step to winning it. Coming from CT as well.
1v4 for Mushu, and he is unable to deal with all the angles at once.
That was really well played from Mcvey. Just taking his time, waiting for his team to come in while playing along, just taking pot shots when he can. He really played that one smart.
Now, it is a little concerning, though, that he still had a grenade left, given the way that he coaches his teammates off.
You know, that's a very good point. He probably could have thrown that nade and maybe not gotten a kill and died, so definitely a misplay from Mcvey there.
For someone who has a lot of folds in his brain, that's a very smooth brain play.
That's a very smooth brain play.
Alright, so it looks like Mushu is heading out to Long A, but nobody's there to meet him. The CTs are heading up Cat. And
Zapper's pushed mid. He's got Zen
God.
and Sorion and Beach. 4v1 now. Mushu, the last man alive on the terrorist squadron. Will he be able to do anything with this?
An easy 3K for Zapper.
It just really seems like this half might start running away if
Now,
the CTs are able to keep this momentum.
If you're unfamiliar with the players, is Mushu a player who's capable of converting a disadvantageous situation such as this into a win?
Oh, absolutely. Let me pull up Mushu's stat sheet here. According to HLTV, he is, and this is nothing short, he is a clutch master extreme. This guy has 69 clutches in the last 42 games. Think about that. That is an insane number of clutches to have. And just like that, the CTs have walked by him. He hears one at long. He knows where they're coming from. He's going to try to get both of them here. Finds the first one. Knows there's another one in there. Will he be able to find it? Takes it a little deeper. Finds Zapper. Goes back out. And unfortunately, Kosig is going to be there.
He almost made it 78-0, but I guess he keeps it at 69.
It was actually impressive that Mushu was able to get Zapper in long doors, given that Zapper had the shadow advantage there, too.
Yeah, he had the shadow, which is a big part of CS2. The shadows are a lot more detailed. It's a lot easier not only to see where people are coming from, but also what weaponry they have on their shadows.
It looks like we're going to have a fight here at Long A. Kosig starts with a nade.
Oh, and Kosig with a big 3K spray down after that nade, getting the trade as well. That was a hell of a peak there.
Can we get a vibe check on the terrorists?
If I were on the terrorist team, I would not be vibing pretty hard right now. I will tell you that. Let's see if Sorion can do something here. There's 2 people by mid. He can get both of them. Almost finds the second one, but B side is going to be clear for Beach to go in and plant, though.
He at least will get that easy plant. The question is, now a 1v3 could be possible. He could defend this bomb plant.
I think his chances are going to come down to if he's able to get McVey. Gets a quick one on He-Man, and unfortunately McVey's going to fire back through the wall with the op shot. Look at that bullet hole. That is a heck of a wall bang.
Yeah, peeking window may not have been the best choice for him after all.
I think him trying to get that entry pick is a good idea, but I think the timing really worked out against him there.
I agree with that.
Alrighty, well, we have 2 rounds left in this half, and let us see what. Yeah.
It up.
Yeah, and looking at the economy, if the T's lose this round, they're going to be in a rough situation for the next round.
But
and that's going to be McVey finding Beach. Zen, though, answering back on Mini Neo. That is also an equally big pick. Zapper pushes out. Doesn't find Dave, though. Dinks him through the door and then just gets robbed by CSGO.
CS2.
My bad, yeah. See, the new game, ladies and gentlemen. Kosig unable to find Sarayan. McVey now holding down the A side, finds Zen, peeks again. Sarayan going to fall off. They think they're going to try to take a B. They get the kill on He-Man, and now another 1v3. Finds the kill on Dave. That's an amazing kill on Alert Player, though. Did not expect that.
Now, McVey's got to watch out. Mushu has a tendency to appear where you least expect him. So as he's going for this, he's going to have to check every corner on his way up.
And all the while, he might be getting peeked from the doors or from window. It's going to be a really difficult retake here for him. And there he goes. He's checking all the corners, just like you mentioned. He knows Mushu's habits. He's aware. He's trying to think, where can this man be as he moves into the site? Is he going to use that flashbang, though? That's the bigger question.
Looks like he's going to dry peek.
Going in dry, a very not McVey thing to do. Might catch him off guard. Almost finds Mushu as well. The timing on him, that was a very well attempted execute back onto B site there, but unfortunately the timing just wasn't with him.
Looks like Sarayan and Zenero and Beach all have a great B spawn. Let's see if they take it. We might have some action here again.
Looks like Sarayan's going to be the opener here on long A. Never mind, doesn't go out with it, actually. Throws a secondary flash. Blind Zapper is able to take him down, but McVey fires back, also while blind.
Beach is pushing up Cat, though, into Kosig, same as Zenero, and Zenero gets the trade on Kosig, as McVey takes down Mushu and Long.
Then McVey fires back, gets an arrow. He's holding down the A side as best he can here. 1v3 for Dave, but this is still very easily winnable. He just has to know that there's somebody coming up behind him, and it's going to be critical.
Dave doesn't have the bomb. There it is.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and turn off the voice disabled. Let's say hello to our players, ladies and gentlemen. Do any of the players want to say hello?
Do an interview.
Shut up. Go to hell.
Absolutely. Let's see. We'll go with the terrorist side. I was watching you guys for most of the half. What do you guys think of that half? Oh.
What? Boo.
Why is the spec?
I know, watching the terrorists side.
Okay, so what we thought was a very T-sided half turned into a swing in the counter-terrorists.
Absolutely. Came back now. It's tied up 6-6. This is going to be a MR12. So first to 13. If they tie at 12, it does go into overtime on this server, and there is no limit.
It is such a testament to like our captains knowing exactly who the best players are for their team to swing it to a 50 win percentage.
Absolutely. Beach getting an important first shot there. Goes out, swings into Monster Tunnel there. Almost finds Greenman and Mini Neo. But Mini Neo's able to trade him out. Will he be able to find this other player, though? He doesn't. Beach finding another one. Sarayan as well picking one up. And now it is just Mcvey, the last man alive for the terrorist squadron.
Now, McVey's trying to just get onto A side, probably, to get that plant for the economy's sake. I don't know if he has much faith in his chances to win. Well, slowing down like that, maybe.
He gets a gush there, it looks like. Did pretty decent damage to Beach. And he takes down Sarayan. That was an amazing play, just biding his time, waiting for the counter-terrorist to rotate out, and that's exactly what they did. This is going to be a bomb plant in a 1v2.
Now, the bomb plant actually makes the second round for terrorists much easier.
Absolutely. They're going to have a little bit more money here. We could expect to see a buy, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this next round plays out. This could be a very important round for the game.
Correct. It was a 6-6 half, and now it's 7-6 for the counter-terrorists, but it's actually fairly even going into the next round because, as you said, the terrorists get a bomb plan, they get a little bit more money, and they'll actually buy in this round.
Absolutely, and I think we're going to have to be looking at Mcvey here. He's got 16 kills already in the half, so he's going to be the one really, I feel, doing the entrying for the terrorist team here.
Yeah, he's coming up with a Galil. It seems confident that they are going to, from this point, win out.
It looks like he's playing it slow, rather, which might be a smart idea. See if the counter-terrorists get a little antsy, make a mistake, and capitalize on it.
Now, Flashbang, you did bring up the fact that Mcvey has 16 kills, which is a little atypical for him, but are there any other players who you think are underperforming or overperforming in this team?
As we mentioned before, Minineo is underperforming a little bit, but that is not at fault of his own. They did remove mouse acceleration, and believe it or not, he is a mouse acceleration player in CSGO, so that removal was huge for him.
And he did tell me earlier in a private DM that Minineo is still grieving over the loss of Justin Whelan.
Well, we get some team damage. Minineo instead shooting He-Man in the head instead of Sorion. Sorion now does hit Zapper. And that almost turns that round back around for him. That is going to be a 7-7 scoreline.
As we said, the terrorists did buy the last round. That bomb plan was so crucial to them getting some extra money and winning the next round.
Absolutely, and now counter-terrorists, they're a little broke. We've got M4s and AKs on the terror side. This might just be a runaway round, and with this round could easily be a runaway game.
What does our Captain Mcvey want? He wants his team to rush lower and take long A control.
Got 3 players at long. Kosig fighting one of them. He's going to try to get out of there. He's got Zapper backing him up, who's able to catch Beach on the push, but that was almost catastrophic. Kosig getting a good one. Mcvey as well before being traded out by Mushu. And Kosig finds one at Car that Zapper's going to clean up. 3v1, important round here.
Now, Bomb is down on Xbox.
Yep, and Mushu's... Go ahead.
I was going to say, the first one there is He-Man. We'll see how that plays out, and Mushu takes him out.
Fortunately, he did a good enough damage. Kosig finding that headshot as well, and that's just going to be the 8th round for the terrorist side. They only need 4 more now. I keep fucking pressing tilde instead of 1.
Oh, yeah. It's a shame that the numpad don't work.
I know, right? That'd be so nice. All right, we got Beach doing a little bit of a fast cat play here, it looks like.
McVey's out on the long with Kosig.
Kosig finds one. Zapper also finding one right then. Who is that he's fighting there at long? It's going to be Sorion. He finds one bullet, and then he's going to be taken down by Minineo. Beach now. 1v5. Not an enviable position to be in. And unfortunately, he's going to get cleaned up by Zapper pretty quickly.
So counter-terrorists now have money to buy, or actually they might need to save because Minineo does have $3,800.
Well, it looks like they're going to buy because with the new MR12, the rounds are much more important, and you can't save as much in order to get full ops on your teams. So it looks like they've put together a buy here, and we're going to see some action long.
Minineo getting out there before the Molotov. That might be big. He's able to catch Beach. Actually, it's Zapper who catches him, and then Kosig apparently kills himself on Beach's Molotov. That is that's very interesting CS.
Unfortunate, but it does happen.
Everybody is here.
Yep. The entire game is here. We are going to have a firefight, ladies and gentlemen. Mcvey and Minineo going into the site. Finds Dave, gets traded by Sorion. Sorion finding 2 of them before traded by Zapper. Zen finally finding He-Man, and now it is a 1v2. Zen spraying from the car. It is just Zapper alone on the site. He's going to find Zen. 1v1, Mushu versus Zapper, but Zapper's low. Will you get the wallbang box? He's not going to go for it. He just keeps walking up. Misses the shot from the crouch, and that is an amazing play by Zapper. 4K with a 1v3 clutch. And
somebody check that man's mouth.
Someone check him PC.
The entire time, too.
Insane play by Zapper, you know, and And I gotta say, he's just now taken Mcvey over. He has picked up the team on his shoulders now. It's a big play out of one of the Bowl-Cut brothers.
That's correct. And the Bowl-Cut brother actually cucked the captain and took over control.
Oh, really?
Taking control of the game.
Now, Mushu's trying to spam here through smoke onto Cat. Probably calling that out right now. You can see some movement happening as the T side moves up Cat.
Yep, and Sarion's going to be the one here defending from ramp. Fade Davis taken out pretty quick. Oh, that's a big nade. 40 damage. Zapper finding the kill. He's unable to find any Sarion. So now, 3v5.
Zapper's thirsty. He needs some CT to drink.
Mini Neo gets an amazing lurk kill. Zapper finding Mushu, and just like that, it is down to Beach again in a 1v5. Finding Mini Neo, will he be able to get the kill? He does not. And this is now going to be coming up into extremely dangerous territory for the counter-terrorist team.
No, Humbo, where are the terrorists pushing mainly that the counter-terrorists need to counter or find strategy to counter against?
Well, the counter-terrorists keep meeting them at long, and that's actually been met with mixed response by them, or success by them. It really seems like the terrorists are being able to push up mid absolutely nearly free.
Ooh, what a shot by Beach, but Minaneo gets there, and they're actually going to push up Cat.
Yeah, Beach hitting a sick nasty, but it gets traded out. Minio finding another one before it's traded again by Beach. We got Mushu coming up on a flank.
Might catch...
Oh, catches Mcvey for sure. This is going to be a big flank right here. Is he going to be able to catch on He-Man as well? No, the call goes out and he looks over. He-Man finding him, and that is going to be the 12th round for the terrorists. This is now match point. This is not looking good for the counter-terrorist squadron.
Now, that looked like a very winnable round, but you just never know when the enemy team will be, or if someone will be pushing when you least expect it. So you always got to have your gun out. Mushu almost had that round in his hand.
Mushu absolutely could have had that round. Now it seems like none of the T's are going to go out long B again this time. Of course, or Kosig will be pushing in there from information. Zapper, is that Zapper top mid? No,
it is. We got Mushu going for a bottom middle push. That was a big play. Finally coming out long as I missed it. Mcvey's and Kosig going to be coming out, taking care of Dave, getting long A clear.
Yeah, but look at that. Bombs and tunnels, while one is on B and two are on A.
Oh, that's a really good point. This round could go either way still. Important to note, Zapper is fairly damaged alone on B over there as well, so if he sells this, they're still going to have to go all the way across the site to grab the bomb.
Mushu took some unfortunate damage there.
Yep, so Ryan's going to get that trade. Now, Beach saw both of them. Will he be able to get the first kill? He is not. Knows that they are both towards the A site. It's going to be on
No, that's Ryan. No, they do not.
Know the bomb.
Well, it was a wonderful 13-7 game.
Mcvey's team clutches out.
Absolutely, and that was an amazing game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great night.